like fan event cafe hopping vlog somehow turned into like living my best fangirl life. Today is day 1 of my fan cafe hopping vlog that I wanted to do. So this will be spread across a few days because I wanted to check a few of them out to kind of give you a taste of the elaborateness that is the fandoms in K-pop. So today I'm going to try to go to 2 of them because they're both in this area, and also because the idol that I'm going for is Kihyun from Monsta X, and it's his birthday on the 22nd. Today is the 19th. So actually a lot of the cafe events aren't happening until the 20th, so tomorrow. I actually have like absolutely no idea what to expect because I've never ever gone to a fan event in my entire life, and I'm a little bit scared. So I almost passed it up. Cafe number 1. Cafe 2. What's really cool about that cafe that we just went to is Minhyuk and Hyungwon of Monsta X. They're like part of Insa Oppa, like the G Market YouTube, and they did an episode where they pretended that they were monbebes and decorating a fan cafe, and it was that cafe that they were at. So how cool is that? Sorry, my fangirl heart is coming out. I love Monsta X, but I'm actually not like Kihyun and Minhyuk are not my top biases. My bias is actually Changkyun. So I feel like, I don't know, like I shouldn't be there because I actually don't love them that much. Like especially Kihyun, I have like this love-hate relationship with him. One-sided, of course, because I'm a fan. I love him because his voice is so good, but I get so annoyed by him because he's like so arrogant about it sometimes. So I'm just like, ah. But anyways, I'm indulging in my fangirl heart right now, and I'm taking it along with me. So enjoy the ride. Okay, so I was at that cafe at 2 p.m. right when the music video and the album was released. And also I am sorry if I seem a little bit hyper or jittery because I ordered an Americano because it was the cheapest thing on the menu. And now I didn't even drink that much of it. I drank like maybe like a fourth of it and I'm like kind of jittery. So, woo! Anyways. So I was there when the music video came out. So I decided, you know, to be in the mood. I was in the mood, or I don't know what I'm saying. Because I was already in the mood, right? So I decided to watch the music video and also listen to the album while I was there. And I was like basking in my fangirlness. It was great. Anyways, so there were these 3 girls who were actually at the cafe that I went to last, and they also came to this one. I decided to like get my courage up and ask them about like if there were any other type of events happening in the area, or like comeback events or something like that, but they said no. So yeah, I'm so proud of myself for like, you know, talking to strangers. Hi! So I thought I would share, I know I shared like footages of me going to all of the cafes in celebration for Kihyun's birthday, and also some of them were also celebrating Minhyuk because his birthday was also in November. But I thought I would take some time to kind of show you my loot as a whole for going to 4 cafes and 1 flower shop. No, how many cafes did I go to? 5 or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, 6. We're going to 6 cafes, and one of them was also a flower shop. So let's see what we got. All right, so they always have the flower shop was probably the coolest because they gave like a blue rose, which is so cute, and like also just really pretty even without, you know, the idleness of it. And all you had to do was show them the event poster on your phone, so like their Twitter post basically, and then they'll give you the rose as well as a pack of like photo cards, postcards, stuff like that. This is like a drawing of his cover song that he did in Jeju, and then some like pictures and stickers. So Kihyun has like two animals attached to him. He was like, one is hamster, but then I think it was like a few years ago he was saying how like, oh, I don't want to be known as a hamster anymore because I'm like more grown up, so I want to be like a shark.
으로 햄스터를 탈피하겠습니다. 안 어울리는 것 같아요. 나는
모든 아이돌 중에 누가 제일 잘 어울려?
나는 상어가 되고.
So that's why there's like sharks and stuff. I also got a ton of cups. So I got 4 different cups. A ton of photo cards and like stickers. Oh my god, I think I just dropped some. Ah! Where did it go? It's actually really cute. More like poster, photo card, picture. At yesterday's cafe, they also gave this as like a They also gave this as a service. They had these like this type of poster board kind of posted all around the cafe. I also got a cookie because why not? Some of the shops also had like macaroons that were especially designed for the event, or like cakes that the macaroons were sold out, the ones that I wanted, and then the cakes were like just too much, so I didn't want to get it. And then drinks, some of them are pre-packaged drinks so they can like put stickers on them. This one also was a pre-packaged drink that was part of a set, but they didn't have the sticker on it, which is nice because then I don't have to worry about like tossing the packaging away. Because the fan cafes are in celebration for the idol's birthday, it doesn't mean that people who visit are just that idol's fan. They might just be like a fan of the group. So they also had a lot of different like photo cards of different members that were up for the taking if people had extras. So I got one of Kihyun because he's my bias, and then they also, the one that I went to yesterday had a bunch of photo cards from the Connect album, and I actually really love that era and I really wanted to take some of them, but then I don't actually collect photo cards or anything, so I'm still debating what to do with all of this stuff. I wanted to also talk about like how I found these events, because when you're like in Korea, everything's in Korean, it's kind of hard to kind of navigate, and there's so many fan sites and there's so many of these cafes. Like I literally only went to half of the ones that were probably available, but the way that I had found these events was through Twitter. Twitter is like your best friend, basically. I realized that I had missed Minhyuk's birthday because they always post on their birthdays on their Instagram and stuff, so I realized that I missed it, and I forgot that like these fan events were a thing. So the way that I searched it was in Korean. I searched Kihyun 생일 카페. Through these tweets you can see who is which fan site is throwing an event and like where would be the details of it. But what I found really helpful was there are some people who actually compile a list of all the available cafes on like Naver Maps, which is so convenient. So that is what I actually ended up using. And then another thing that I learned was basically the cafes that hold these events, they typically hold a lot of other like idol events as well, so they're probably like used to this model of business, because when I visited some of these cafes I could tell that they had a collection of other fan events, like cups that they had, and stuff like that. So that was really cool. It's definitely a very unique kind of experience, and you can find this kind of experience back in the States and probably elsewhere where there are K-pop fans, but it's just not as like dense in population. So if you are in Korea during the time of your favorite idol's birthday, be sure to like check out these events because they're definitely really cool and like a really great experience if you're like a K-pop fan. Another thing that I had originally intended just to add in as like a bonus video, but now I think I'm gonna actually turn this into part of the video, is like going to music shows. But since the pandemic, there's no more live broadcast, like there's no more live audiences, so people can only see the idols when they go in to do their recording and when they leave. I found this article online that kind of had all of the music show schedules and then where the broadcasting station was, and kind of just guesstimated the time because most idols have to stay for some portion of the live broadcast to do like their intros or whatever, but a lot of their performances are actually pre-recorded. So some of the more dedicated fans will go like early morning for the pre-recording and to see them go into the buildings and stuff. But I think a safer bet is to see is depending on the show, I guess, and like the location of the broadcasting station, you can see them leave most of the time. So the one that I went to was SBS's Inkigayo, and you can't really see them leave the building because I think there's like a parking lot or something underground. But you can see the cars leave, and there's like, it's right next to this cross section, so a lot of people wait at this red light to see the idols leave, and then if the idols are like up to it or they see enough of their fans, they'll roll down their windows in their vans to like wave and stuff. So that's pretty cool.
저것도 적어놔야 되냐? 우리 처음에.
네가 원하는 대로 주면 돼. 시간 걸려. 네, 시간 걸린대.
That was Monsta X. Okay, there we go.
Oh no, maybe it's that one?
아 열었네. 누군데?
아!
그거 지호 아니냐? 지호네? 지호? 지호 안녕. 이쪽에 지호랑 반대편 당연히. 아니 뒤에는.
Oh my. They're running to the other side. Go hit it, go! 오!
얘네 지금 좌회전 차서 멈춰있거든 그냥. 오거랑 가면.
Hello. I am actually going to go to MBC Garden right now and see if I can catch Idol Radio live. because all of Monsta X is guesting today. It's not just Juhoni and Hyungwon that's emceeing. So I'm gonna try and go and see if I can catch them. And then I also have all of my, like, all the photo cards and stuff that I got from the fan cafes. And I'm gonna try to see if I can, like, give them to other monbebes because I don't collect them. So I want them to go to someone who will appreciate them. So yeah. So this like fan event cafe hopping vlog somehow turned into like living my best fangirl life. So it's kind of like a mini tutorial of like things you can do if you're a K-pop fan in Korea. I hope you enjoyed all of the tips and like going along these adventures with me, and make sure to comment down below if you have any tips of your own for how to, you know, catch your favorite idol when you're in Korea, shows that you like to see them on, anything K-pop related. Feel free to comment down below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye! And don't forget to stream Rush Hour. Or just check out the whole album, No Limit, you know? Why not? And also don't forget Monsta X's English album is out now as well, so make sure to check that out. Bye!